What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Dude, if you remember Zeke, come here, come closer to the camera. Zeke, if you remember Zeke, you are more OG than OG, because Zeke, what were you, like my fourth ever video a couple years ago, I think. Right now I'm in Georgia at my brother's house. This is my brother's dog, and man, how old are you now? As you can see, he's crazy. He's like 8, maybe 9 years old now, but the issue is you and Ellie do not get along, do you? This is probably the last time you'll see this house. I think this will be the last time I'll be here before my brother moves. He's selling this thing. A while ago he put on this beautiful back patio here, and it's always a pleasure sitting out here and then taking in the fresh Georgia air. Anyways, I'm going home to Cleveland right now. Gotta rush to the airport. I'll see you there. Alright, this next day back in Ohio, I actually stopped at Grandpa's Cheese Barn here in Ashland, about an hour from Cleveland. This place is like the mecca of everything cheese and chocolate and Christmas stuff related. If you can spend way too much time in there, but we did not buy anything for us, babe. Show them what we bought.
Every single time we go anywhere.
We don't buy stuff for us. We buy stuff for our dog, Ellie. Look at this. Look how cute this is. A spoiled rotten dog called Ellie lives here. Ellie is a spoiled rotten dog. Man, sometimes she pisses me off, but you know, she's my girl. She's my girl, and then she's gonna freak out when she sees this jumbo dog bone that's hand dipped. We stopped here on the way to see 2 wedding venues today, and then we're gonna make a decision. So let's keep this video rolling. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. All right, first place we saw today is called Paradise Found in Ashland. Super cool spot. It's not that big of a property, but I think it has a lot going for it. It's currently under construction. They just got new management who came in like 3 months ago, and they're repainting a bunch of things. They're adding new flooring around. They're upgrading the bathrooms. There's a lot of cut down trees outside. There's not fully paved parking lot and driveway, so it's all kind of in process. So as we were touring this, as you can see, this is the barn where we would have the wedding reception. After the ceremony, there's the bar there. I'm picturing of how it would look like fully finished by the time we'd have our wedding next year. Upstairs in the barn here, this could be one of the areas where the bridesmaids get ready, or it's just a general hangout area overlooking the rest of the barn there. I like that two-story layout. This is the groomsmen room. I don't know if it's called a suite, but it's basically the man cave with a TV, pool table, of course some tables and some cheap beer as you always need. This is where the ceremony would be. Again, kind of picture it with a lot more decorations and flowers and lots of chairs going down the center aisle there. That could be an outdoor bar. And then this is a really cool spot. This is what encouraged us to take a look at it. This is ultimately where the bridal suite gets ready. This little cottage overlooking this lake here. So super new and nice. They're redoing part of this as well. And yeah, it's really cool. A lot of photo ops here as well. Good choice. Second stop of the day is called the Parker Barn in Copley, Ohio, near Akron, and dude, this one is borderline perfect. From the moment we drove up, we started envisioning having our wedding here. It is absolutely amazing. It's on about 80 acres worth of property, and it's the entire thing is beautifully landscaped. As you can see, there's the outside of the barn there. I think they just redid the siding, and inside here is super nice as well. I love that cross. There's one cross on that side and a cross on the other side where the other wall is as well. It's super awesome. Inside layout is beautiful. That garage over there opens up if you want more of an outdoor feel while you're sitting inside. And here we go. Take a look upstairs, overlooking the rest of the barn here. Of course, where the reception would be. Both this venue and the last venue we just saw, they have the full weekend package, which is what we're looking for. I think having everything on Saturdays are super crammed. So both of these we would get there on Friday, set up, do the rehearsal, have the ceremony reception itself on Saturday, and then we get a couple hours on Sunday morning to clean up. There you can see an amazing view of the property. Again, so ridiculously beautiful. They have lots of farm animals as well, which is something that Skylar and I want to have some photo ops with, and we just like that experience. I think it's really cool potentially getting married on a farm in a barn. This is the bridal suite right here. Again, super pretty there. More farm animals. I think we're thinking like five 5 groomsmen and then 5 bridesmaids, something like that. So definitely enough room to hold all of us both. This outdoor ceremony site is where people typically have the ceremony, right in front of the lake right there. So picture with lots of beautiful chairs going down the center aisle. It's really awesome. We're going to a banquet for soccer. As you know, I coach high school soccer and the season is done, but we have an end of season district banquet today. My star goalkeeper won first team, so I'm going there to support him in that. On the way though, before we go there, do you think there's a winner in those 2 venues, babe?
I think that there is a winner from yesterday, and it is the second one that we seen called Parker Barn.
I was trying to find something to nitpick, something negative, and I literally cannot think of anything negative about it. It is the perfect place, and I can see myself getting married there. Or, and this is where we get into the title of the video, we can just go get hitched, go get eloped, go to the courthouse, sign some papers, you know, pay $10 and then get married. You want to do that?
Yeah, it could be. We could do that.
I mean,
I'd be happy. We can go like get married in the mountains somewhere.
We thought about getting
Saves
eloped.
us money.
Yeah, ever since we started getting more serious in our dating, we've talked about getting eloped before, just to save all that money and maybe put that money into savings or a down payment on a house, or go on a really nice honeymoon or whatever. I mean, those are all reasons that people would choose to get eloped. And I guess the option is still on the table because weddings are so freaking expensive. I don't know who decided 100 years ago that they need to be that expensive, but they're so expensive. And if you look it up, the average wedding costs a crazy amount of money. And I'm thinking to myself, how does the average person in this country afford that? Well, I guess, you know, they're getting some help from their parents, or I think a lot of people are just throwing it on a credit card and starting their marriage in debt. That is not a good idea. Fortunately, if we want to have a wedding, we're financially able to do a wedding. I think if there's one thing I like to spend money on, it's experiences. And I think weddings in itself is an experience. I don't really see that as just a thing, but it's a whole experience that we're gonna remember for forever. And hopefully we can look back and remember the time where we said I do, and really, I guess what it was called, the vows, and say our vows to each other and commit to each other for the rest of our lives. That's something I value, just having that memory, that day to look back on. Unfortunately, that cost thousands, not tens of thousands of dollars. I did not make that decision, but I get it, why people want to elope. It's such a crazy amount of money. So should we elope? It's an option. I think we would be just as happy if we did. I think maybe spend $1,000 on a photographer and get some nice pictures, and that would be cool. But at the same time, a wedding also sounds really cool. It's, you know, when are we gonna get another chance to have all of our family and all of our friends in one location at the same time? And the older we get, the harder that is to do. Yeah. So yeah, it's an option, but I'm looking forward to our special day. We will have a wedding. We have thought about eloping a good amount, but we're gonna have a wedding because I want a wedding and she wants a wedding, just so we can have those memories. And I think one of the most important things in this world is having amazing memories with the people you love, doing the things that you love. Alright guys, we just drove an hour and a half into the middle of nowhere in Ohio. This wedding venue is called Heartland on Heritage, and look at all this beautiful property back here. I think what comes to this package is a 16-person lodge that we would stay in. I guess my party and your party would all stay in the same lodge for the 2 nights, Friday and Saturday. This place looks pretty dope. It was a long drive. This might be the last wedding venue we see because we got to make a decision. Yep. So we'll see. I think this is pretty cool. The reviews are amazing. Last stop of the day was Heartland on Heritage, like I mentioned, and this was a hike about an hour and a half, kind of middle of nowhere, so very inconvenient. It would absolutely have to knock our socks off for us to consider it, and it almost did. It pretty much did. It's really cool. The barn itself is a bit older than Parker Barn that you just saw. It's still nice, but the siding and the ceiling and the floor, the tables, the chairs, it's just a little bit more old school, which is fine. fine. It's just there's less of that wow factor outside of that room right there, which is great. This ninja course upstairs here is something I have never seen before. There's literally a ninja course, like a mini obstacle course upstairs above where the reception would be. This is mostly for the children, but dude, I would be on here 5 hours on my own wedding day for sure. And then the balcony here overlooking the property. I think this property mentioned it was maybe 10 to 20 acres, so not nearly as big as the last one, but still plenty big. It has its own little petting zoo, petting farm. Animals are in the back there. That horse is named Sky. That's another reason we wanted to come check it out when we saw that, where my bride and the horse had the same name. Maybe it's meant to be, who knows. And the 2 cows in the end there, that's the closest I've ever been to a cow. This is where the ceremony would be. Again, imagine it with lots of flowers, decorations, chairs, and a lot of people sitting there. Beautiful sight. This lodging though is what really attracted us. This holds up to 16 people. I guess this would essentially be her party and my party staying here for that Friday and Saturday nights. I asked, do people mingle, right? Aren't you supposed to stay separate the day of or the night before or something? And it has 3 floors, so usually the dudes are stuck in the basement, which is fine, and then the girls, the brides, have access to the rest of the lodge. So really great, super convenient, right in the property, adds to the experience. And yeah, this one, we're gonna have to think about this one a lot. Stay tuned, guys, for the wedding venue that we pick. I think we know which one, but we also could go and schedule another one for next week. I don't know. We're just super indecisive like that, but I think we have a pretty good idea. I'll probably let you guys know next time we go there to start planning, right? I think that's how it works, where you pick a venue and then you got to stop there at least 2 times, 3 times before the day itself to meet with the wedding planner and I guess visualize and organize the tables and the chairs. Is that how it goes? I don't know, but I expect to stop back there maybe in a month or 2, and I'll make a full video and give you guys more in depth of our plan doing that. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It is about midnight out here and there's no one out here, so hope you enjoyed another video today as much as I did making it. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you do not want to miss. As always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.